Yes, Anthony, mate. What's happening, bro? You good?
I'm good, mate. Good, very good.
Good, good. How are you feeling, mate?
I'm all right, minute. I've been buzzing all week, but fucking my voice is going as well. It seems like it's a common occurrence with quite a few from that night. So yeah,
So,
had a drink Sunday as well. First one in months, and wow, never again. I think I'm done with it.
yeah, you got drunk easy, will you, with you not having no alcohol in us?
Yeah, like I had 2 shots that night, but went to bed, and then yeah, went out to celebrate Sunday with friends and family, and yeah, I've still not recovered properly now. Just thought I'm getting older, and it takes longer to recover.
I tell you what, though, mate. It's like obviously when we were at the BKFC, we were sat just in front of all your lot, and they
Yeah,
probably made the most noise on the night.
yeah. I mean, I love it, Moon. You know, support I got, and I have to ask for a reaction at crowd. They didn't have cheer, so yeah, I loved it, loved it. And with BKFC being up and down country, it makes it more accessible because being down London all the time, it's a day doing it for everybody, and then coming up there Christmas and stuff like that. It's a
Yeah,
lot for people to ask. So yeah, I'm glad BKFC all over like, but I wonder what support I'll get when I go to America because that's what we're aiming for now. So
cushy. But we spoke not long ago, just before your fight. So we'll go in from the day of the weigh-ins. How were you feeling? Like, were you making the weight all right on the day and that?
yeah, with my weight, like I say, I wanted to drop down weight anyway. It'd been day before weighing, but because this was a good fight, I wanted to see who worked best, and it was a good challenge for me. This and
Yeah.
given Darren's previous fights, I watched. I think he's had 5, and and I've watched him just run through them, and yeah, I wanted to challenge myself because better fighter brings better me out. So
Yeah.
like I say, it won't a fan. If we want the best for the fans, you know, because we won't go in handbags at 10 paces straight away. But because it was important to us both, I think, on which stage where it's on, we both wanted to win, so we had to use his heads.
Of
And
course.
as you can see, with size and power of us both, one shot just makes that's all it takes. So yeah, I went in there when my game plan implemented it and pulled it off nice.
Did Darren come in? He seemed like he was massive compared to you in the ring.
Yeah, yeah, he turned it way in, mate. And I looked at him, I thought, fucking hell, I'm bigger than him. And then he come in day after. He come into weighing at night. I thought, fucking hell, let's put some size on. And then day after, I thought it was fucking idiot bloke from day before. Fucking massive. So yeah, that gave me encouragement as well. That though, because I knew he'd be a lot slower on his feet. And then when he chose the game plan he did to stay back, I thought it would have better. It were even better for me because I knew I'd be a lot faster on feet. So all I'm going to do is in out by my time. So and. Yeah, I told no word of a lie. This everybody would test me. What do I think? And I said I would do him at 4th. That was my game plan. If it didn't go to 4th, like with my strategy, I was going to up the pace anyway, the 4th and 5th. So for anybody putting that much size back on, it's got to have had an effect with the fitness, you know, gas tank. So just using your head in it rather than just going out. I think it's not taking it away from Darren, but how we played it, that's ended up being my easiest fight. I can usually look like I've been on a chopping board with all cuts and that. So, yeah, happy days.
How did you find the ring in the BKFC? Did you prefer it to the BKB squared ring and the
Yeah,
ropes?
I mean, I'm actually one for putting him up ropes and using it that way. But like with Darren's style, for what I expect in that forward pushing, it was perfect for me just to keep moving off, angling out. There were no corners to get trapped in. So to about it again, went in my favour. Um, but like we were just saying off camera there, you know, I'd heard that many rumours about, you know, him, you know, his attitude and stuff like that. And yeah, I can't knock him, you know, from start to finish, polite, checking hands, and El fucking handled his loss very well, you know, very humble. So I haven't got a bad word to say.
Yeah, he's a good lad, Daz. And I remember I was seeing you on the day of the weigh-in when you first walked in, and you're checking the ring out and that, weren't you? Were
Yeah,
the
yeah.
were the ropes what you're expected to be? That thick and
Well, it makes sense, the bars, because I'm thinking they're not ropes, doesn't it? But when you think about it, but no, I didn't expect they were like that at all. No giving them a rope. So, and yeah, when they give us a rule set speech and that as well, we're a bit unaware. You know, if you sit on ropes, it's classed as like a knockdown and stuff. But then I watched that I told you, Nate Owens and David Round fight. I was looking forward to that. Was fight at night for me by far. You
Quality
know,
fight, mate. Quality fight.
yeah, I mean, Nathan's a really technical boxer, and I did think he'd have David Round out there, and then, but fucking, I think you need a bat and an hammer to knock him out, don't you? Because I think he hit him with everything other than them.
He loves it, mate. He absolutely loves it. And Nathan as well, mate. Like, it was his first bare knuckle fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's like I said, he was using from my sparring. He was using from his sparring. He's a good boxer. But yeah, he enjoyed it. He's been buzzing from it. So I can't wait to see his career take off, to be honest with you, mate. I think he brought a lot to the table that night, and I think he showed a bit of everything. You know, took a clip as well.
Yeah,
and, and he broke his arm first round, and he managed to box all the way through. So yeah, it was good to watch. But hats off to that David Round as well. It was good out on him. Good fucking head on him.
He's class. But did you enjoy any other fights from the night that you seen?
Yeah, the other ones what stood out for me. Mick Terrell's performance. That Kung Fu Panda had some pure art, good character as well in changing rooms, mate. I didn't even think about fight because I was watching him dance and that. And the two women stood out as well for me. I think they both showed us blokes how to go on. I think with art. So
it was class, mate. What an atmosphere as well. How did it feel winning the belt in front of all your friends and people who've come to support you?
I've put that much work in, especially after we talked about my last performance in the other promotion. I got drawn in. There were a few things happening in my corner team as well, which it wasn't played sitting on my head right, so we weren't really talking. So and then I split my knuckle first round, so I had to go through war mode with one of my weapons taken away. So I thought, no, like that's going to happen. Then later rounds of that last fight, I started gassing. I was spent. So I made sure same mistakes weren't going to happen again. So I put a lot into it. I did expect to win, to be honest with you, not being cocky. But I expected a lot different fight. I expected coming out looking like I'd been axed, been on a chopping board or something. But but I was emotional, but I never get emotional in fights at all. And when Sweet Carolina come on, it just reminded me, you know, my dad, just as a point blank, obviously he's passed, and he passed 2 years ago. And I just thought you couldn't write it, just so I felt like he was there with me. So yeah, I got a little tear in that.
Yeah, nice, man. But the support as well, like I was saying to you off camera, it was mental. It was like the full stadium was there. Holmesy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm building not just my town there as well. I seem to be building audience now in the UK. I mean, when we went to London, it was the same. You know, it's not just the people from my town. It seems to be building. Even though I did take quite a lot, and I just appreciate all the support I'm getting. I mean, makes the hair stand up on back of your neck. You know, when they were calling us names out at first, and we stood in and waved my arm, and then when everybody started cheering, I'm not kidding you. You know, my hairs up back at neck were an hair's rise. But there was no way we're losing. I had no nerve. Like, it was just game straight on. You know, as soon as I walked into that ring, there were no nerves. No. I knew what I had to do, and that was it.
How did you find all the production and the whole setup?
Mate, by far the best company I've worked with, by a country mile. How it looks on the outside with the ring, the promotion with the announcements and stuff, the professionalism in the back, you know, very strict. Even I think, fucking hell, that's strict, you know, to what I'm used to.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can understand why they do it. I just think that's their first, other than the Wembley show, that's their first show under Andrew Bakewell. So obviously they're going to have a few little glitches, and if that's their first show to that standard, I mean, the atmosphere, what's it going to be like up and down country? Which I'm glad to be a part of it. It's like I say, it's nice to know of my history as well. I'm first UK bloke to have a BKFC title, so that can never be taken away from me by anybody.
Class, man. It's mint achievement. But I've heard rumours and seen little statuses and things that you're not staying at the weight. Is that right? Are you moving?
It's again, I was struggling to keep weight on, and I was having to force myself to eat constantly, and to the point where I feel, oh God, you know, I did a little bit more weights than I wanted to do. So yeah, this time, I think with day before weighing, it just makes sense to me to go down to 185, and I would, like I said, there's Richmond and Juggernaut there, Lorenzo One. They're the fights I'm aiming for. That, like I say, we're in talks trying to get me over there now because unfortunately got a criminal record. But I've done a lot for community since. On over years changed, so, and there's no on there like drugs are out, so should hopefully be able to work the magic, get me in and get these big fights what we're after. And
a lot of people can get it past, can't they?
Yeah, and like I say, with it, it's not as if I'm going to live over there or holiday. It's business, so and with sports, it's looking. I think there's quite a few fighters I know what's got over there, so it should be. The pull they've got should be able to get me in.
Yeah, definitely. Who would you prefer to fight out of Richmond and Lorenzo Hunt?
It's got to be Lorenzo. Yeah, I mean they're both, but for me, styles wise. Because Southpaw's done me, I did. But it'll still be a good fight. But I think with Lorenzo's style and stuff, for me, he's the best at that weight. So I would. That's it. Like I say, that's the challenges I aim at, not the shy away from. So I want to test myself, and I think I've got enough to stand with best of anybody. So I've got a very good fight IQ. I've got good lads around me, coaches and that. So I just think that's where we want to be, and we want to aim for top. Why else being game?
Are you still going to be active in the UK shows as well? Like try and keep as active as you can, or are you just going to wait for that big fight to come along?
Like it all goes on management and what on BKFC. Obviously, I'm going to aim for that, but if they say no, it's. But I put it as soon as did Juggernaut straight away. He commented more meat for him. So if he's saying more meat for him, let's get it on then. So let's go. You can't put a status like that and then all of a sudden go quiet. So let's do it.
Oh, it'd be a massive fight, that wouldn't it? UK versus.
Yeah, I'd love to. Like I say, for a lad from a little mining town to go to the States and represent. That's all I want.
Yeah, it's quality, mate. Like how many fights is it you've had now?
5, 4 titles.
4 belts, yeah.
4 belts, yeah. First transatlantic crossover promotion with world title, and first UK BKFC title holder. So, and I don't think nobody's done 4 different weight categories. So, I don't think nobody's done that. I don't know, might be mistaken or not, but they're all on box rec mine as well, not on about A bales and stuff. So, these are all pro fights.
Yeah, quality. Congratulations! It's a massive achievement. It'll be there forever, innit? No one can ever beat it because you've been the first to do it.
Yeah, and my first fight was a title fight. They expected me being a chew toy because I've been retired 6 years. I'd only had 2 fights coming back. Second one was against a pro boxer, all area champion. And I lost to a split decision, which everybody thought I won, but it's one of them. You can't fucking convince judges. Sometimes judges are wrong out there, but. And then they got me straight in a fight with Mason Shaw. And I think that everybody expected me to lose. Like I said, I'd not been on the scene for 6 years. So
even the commentators in that fight expected you to lose, didn't they?
Yeah, it's sometimes commentators ruin fight. With things they say and stuff. You think, what fight are you watching here?
Yeah.
But, say Mason won't turn. You can only fight what's in front of you, and if they're making you look bad, it's for a reason. So I pretty much schooled him. He's a good lad. Like I talked to him really well, but yeah, I think I taught him a lot that fight. I think he should have learned a lot from it as well to help him with his career.
So, would you say with winning this BKFC belt, it's put more fire in your belly?
Yeah, I already had it. Like I say, I've since I've come back before, I run and off rails, you know, stuff, bad relationships, turning to drink, drugs, unfortunately, and I learned a lot, and I managed to settle down. I got a bit of confidence, a bit people around me saying, "Why don't you fight again?" Word with coach, some good friends, and obviously back in support of my missus. So went and never looked back, and I've been more dedicated now. I actually treat it like more professional than anything else. I look to heart rates, altitude. You know, I do everything. Food, eat right, everything you can think of. I do it. I do it right.
Yeah, great, mate. And before we wrap it up, is there any sponsors or shout outs, any big ups you'd like to give to anyone?
Yeah, but I've not got any. I can't see all sponsors in front of me now. I'll try and remember them anyway. So yeah, well, let me just stop on this. These have got all sponsors it on. Hard remembering off the top of my head. I always leave somebody out, which is I'll give you a quick flash on that. As you can see, you should see all there up slowly.
Yeah.
So everybody who sponsored me, what have been possible training at to being training I've put in on that, obviously, and then out recovery as well. It's been out of this world. All the support I've had through the fans, not just my hometown, which has been absolutely amazing. Local businesses, my coaches, you know, and my sparring partners, especially Rico, Michael Ferreira, Matty Hodgson. You know, they've been a massive help preparing for this guy, Ian Jones. You know, all top level guys. So one Michael Ferreira, he's 7-0 or 8-0 as a pro boxer. Then you've got Rico, obviously ex-world champion. Matty Hudson, obviously he's fought Darren before, and it was a very close fight. And and Ian Jones world title, he's world champion wrestling in several weights. So you know, all these people, like I said, P on that as well, Jay Robinson, they've all been brilliant support around me, you know. So yeah, appreciate it.
Wicked, mate, and congratulations on all the success that you're having, mate. And I can't wait to see you back out. Really excited to see your next fight, bro.
Yeah, we're just, like I said, just waiting for dates and stuff now. Because like I said, we're pushing for a certain fight, but we'll see what comes back. We just got in a bit of a turmoil with management at the minute. It's going, something's happening what's out of my control. So yeah, just get that sorted and then let them get back on board, sorting my stuff out. So
like I say, if they say no to the American shop, mate, there's nothing stopping Lorenzo coming over to Wembley.
That's it. Well, that's what I said. If they put a stop on me, there's a big stadium there, Wembley, going, come on, let's have it. So we let everybody in regardless. It's just America won't let us in.
Quality, man. I hope we get it, mate. I really do hope we get it.
Yeah, was like I said, it'd be a dream come true fighting on that, fighting that stage over there, and listening to atmosphere over there. So,
it's the full weight in general, isn't it? It's full of beasts.
Yeah, that's it. That's I feel like I belong, you know, regardless. I feel like if you watch every fight I've adapted to whoever, I feel just the better the opponent, it seems that better the easier the night I make of it, you know. So let's see what we can produce, and let's see what how far I can dig deep and produce to get to the top of that mountain.
Yeah, a couple of people have asked in the comments, would you ever have the rematch with Darren?
Yeah, probably down the line, but it's not something worth it at the moment. You know, obviously if he got some big wins behind him and stuff, and you know, further down the line. But I like to keep moving forward, and at the moment it's far from on my mind.
Yeah, cushy, bro. Well, like I say, mate, I really appreciate you coming on, and hopefully when you get some more news, we'll stay in touch like always. You can back on, bro.
Yeah, that's it. Appreciate it from us on, bud, and spot on.
No, thanks for your time as always, bro.
Yeah, take it easy, mate.
See you later, mate. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, people, respect everyone for jumping in. I'm going to put all Amp's social media in the video, so make sure you head over and follow his journey. Man's an absolute beast, making waves in the bare knuckle world. Going to take over the division. BKFC America is going to try and get over there to fight Lorenzo Hunt. If you haven't seen him, go and check him out on YouTube. He's another beast, and what a fight it would be. Nice one, everyone tuning in. Good night, God bless. Cheers.